folks. Saturday night. Welcome aboard for another exciting episode of Calamity. Or close. I'm not really sure. You know how this goes. If you've been here before and if you've come back, thanks. If this is your first night here, welcome aboard. We are for mature audiences, so if you don't like it, shove off and find something that you do like. That way, neither one of us hates each other. Follow us on Twitter. Take a look at our YouTube archive, which is essentially what you're watching us on now. Don't forget, if you're curious about asking questions about us, hit us up in Discord. If you want to buy cool crap like the shirts by Dave and Tal, or the phone case, or the throw pillow, or all the other bullshit that we sell, the link is down there. If you're in the mood for new math racks, and quite honestly, who isn't, run on over to Twitter at Pirate Dog Dice. Hit them up, see if they got time to make it. Right now, they're currently making David's, and their next step is for Carol. And then, of course, if you want to make your in-person game sweeter, try some Adventure Cents by oddfishgames.com. They have over 60 cents to tickle your nose and your fancy. That's oddfishgames.com. They also make something called the Shine System. So if you want to be a writer like me, only much, much, much gooder, check them out. Folks, this is the Calamity A-Side campaign. Before we get into a recap, let's go ahead and introduce you to everybody who makes this game special. We will start with Rob. Rob, who are you? Who are you playing?
I'm of course someone who makes the game very special. Short bus issue. And my name is Rob, and you can find me on socials at Cthulhu Rob, and I play Dave here in the Calamity campaign, and I play Brother Cup in Calamity B-Side, and occasionally run around in a one-shot. That's about it.
Nicely done. David, you're up
David. Next. Hey, I'm David. And yes, you can usually find me on Between the Rolls. I've been MIA a little bit. The Socium project for Iron DM, and also a little show called Cacophony. I'm on that, and also the Calamity here. And
never heard of
A-side and B-side. So, yes.
Did you say the cockphony?
Cacophony.
Oh, sorry.
Sleep deprived. Sorry.
Hard of hearing.
That took a turn.
Yeah, no, it's just like that's another channel, man. Sorry.
Right?
You're just thinking of Cathaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's me. If you want to follow me in Twitterverse, I'm at DNDevious. So yeah, I'm on there until Elon Musk kicks me off. So there we go. That's it,
never gonna happen. Kevin, same question, different answers.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm here. I'm a cast member of Murder Hobo Inc., and I am on this show. I get to play Tall, who is our cool resident paladin, and I get to hang out with these cool dudes. And yeah, I also am in the Calamity B. I play the old and crusty ad hoc, who's a lot of fun. And yeah, also some of the one-shots and stuff as well. When I'm not here, I'm kind of all over the internet. I like to run my own show every once in a while called Game Night Heroes, which comes out on Tuesdays. It's a narrative play podcast. And yeah, right now we're playing some Everyday Heroes, which is like a modern game based on 5th edition. So come check us out if you dare. But yeah, I'm happy to be here tonight. I'm found online at Kev Rand Games.
And he actually edits his shows. So
yeah, I do, much to my chagrin.
A lot.
Wow. And he's happy about it. Look at his Twitter. He's very happy.
He's very happy about
it. Love it.
Last but certainly not least, new daddy, Jesse. Who are you? Who are you playing?
Hello, everyone. I am Jesse. You can find me on the socials at JR Wooey. I play the Leon and Ranger Azari here on the Calamity the cock team. And,
that's, you know what? That's canon now. Right there.
That is canon now.
And I also play the on the B side. I play the Thunder from Down Under, Coda.
Yeah.
Who's been remarkably quiet the last couple of sessions.
He's been dealing with his he didn't know he was having it, but he had a new child and he had to go deal with it from a tryst he had with something that happened with a thing.
Amazing.
I heard
was that
it was
mountain goat,
poison
wasn't it?
ivy and the ass crack is what I heard.
Yeah.
That's also very possible because
Oh no, that happened.
when you have to take a shit and all you do is eat peanuts and corn, it has a tendency to itch a lot extra.
Yep. They're going to make their presence known for sure.
Wow.
And Jesse's a new dad, so he's secretly told his wife that he's playing. We know that he's just going to lay his head down for the next 2 hours and get some sleep. So we understand that.
I've been learning how to sleep with my eyes open, so this is all
That's
you're
it.
going to see.
I will be rolling for Jesse tonight. Boys and girls, this is Calamity A-Side. These guys are in a post-apocalyptic world. Currently, they are searching for Azari's sister's remedy. She had a small problem with a ghost and is dealing with that. Along the way, in the city of Yor, or Mayo, as Tall and his people know it, they met Tall, abandoned by his people, barely made it away from a bunch of curmudgeon-y shits that look a lot like him. He has since joined the group. Their other player is roaming the streets, possibly as a zombie. We aren't really sure. But these guys are headed to something called the Till, where a lot of clerics years ago used to work. They're hoping that Azari can find a cure there for his sister. But the guide, great guy, NPC, just like all my others, fantastic guy, can't make it yet. So these guys have taken an opportunity to go scout over a couple blocks to this large ornate building, probably governmental. They made it across the street without getting killed by the rampaging things, and they've entered the steps. Tattered remains of flags are present everywhere. The flag of this place is an owl on a purple, black, and white border. Probably tweet that out later, folks. But these tattered flags are everywhere. As you watch the mayhem on the street, several sets of brass doors are here. 4 sets, not several. So all of the glass is intact on these doors. Which door do you guys want to choose? First, let me roll for which one is the personal surprise. Okay, who wants to make the choice on which door you want to try? I'm not saying it's anything bad.
You said,
No.
You said 4 sets of doors, right?
4 sets of doors.
4 sets? Let's go with door number 3.
Door number 3.
Which one that?
Just follow us, Dave.
Two to this way. Give me a strength check, Azari, if you're trying to open it.
If it was Dave, I was going to say do an intelligence check to see whether or not you push or pull.
Right.
Starting off hot with a 9.
Ooh, beautiful.
Door seems stuck. Those goblinoid, ghoulish, zombie-esque creatures are headed this way. Azari, lack of sleep, not able to open this door. Somebody else want to give it a shot? Or it has that stuff that you can kind of see through, glass. So if you want to smash it, or you could try a different door.
Dave, I loosened this one up. You should get it the rest of the way.
Dave got it.
Strength.
Plants his feet. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I get advantage on strength rolls.
That means you can roll 2 ones.
Yeah.
No, only one of them's a 1. The other one is a 17. Plus 4 is a 21.
The door comes flying open just as the creatures behind you are chasing each other. You may make entry into this jungle-esque scene.
Okay.
All right. So we'll make
Nice.
our way in. Tall will go last, kind of putting his shield up between the goblin horde approaching and his allies as they make their way in.
Sure. Everybody comes in. The reason this place is jungle-esque is there's light, because it's morning. There's light coming straight down. And it's in this large pit where plants are growing and water is kind of jumping from
Oh.
another circular thing and another circular thing. So there's 3 circular planters,
Ingve,
about
like-
12 feet across.
it's like Grotto in Ba.
It is.
And it's
as
very
I open the book and start looking, it's like
it's very moldy in here too. Very humid, very moldy. And there's some false illumination. You guys don't understand what light bulbs are, but there's bars in the walls, vertical bars that illuminate this area. And then there are stairs beyond that go into a pit, kind of a recessed area. And then it opens up into a bigger area. But right here, there's 3 pods of vegetation. And let's see how many. All 3 of them have fruit growing in them. Tall, give me a perception check.
I can do that. All righty, we're going to start off with a 13.
You keep an eye over your shield, and you notice that the goblin horde chasing each other like rabid monkeys down the street. They apparently have no interest. And you also notice that when you closed the door, there was an audible click. But if you push on the door, it opens up.
Interesting. Well, I will turn back to my companions. I'll look around. I'll see the bars on the walls, and I'll say, the magics are here, too. At least we see where we're going.
Yeah, everything is on.
that is true.
Government burns money like water because they've left all the lights on in this place. Maybe it's on a timer in real time because, hell, it's morning. You don't know what day it is. Could be a Tuesday. Might even be a Monday. We'll see how this scenario goes. But beyond these 3 planters is a recessed area. It is the Brady Bunch's living room.
Nice.
Anybody want to taste the fruit?
Would a detect poisons
Only if I recognize it.
and disease spell tell whether or not a fruit is poisonous or not?
It would
Nope.
not.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to waste that spell slot.
As you guys look around, you can notice that stone lines the walls, but it is finely crafted and very smooth to the touch. Marble or limestone.
Got it.
I'm gonna look down. Does it seem like any fruit has dropped on the ground, or if it's like, is any rotting fruit on the ground?
There's some rotting fruit on the ground
Okay.
that didn't fall down. There's also some fruit, viable fruit, within the planter itself.
Okay.
You guys
Now-
do not recognize this fruit.
I'll go check out the fruit.
It is kind of bluish and stringy, like almost a pea pod.
Okay.
But it's light blue, so it's got to be fruit.
Got it.
Also looking at it really confused, and he will look at the others and say, this is much different than my home, where the ground is made of the cold volcano river.
And I'll let you have an Arcana roll to see if you've seen this, since you've been in your longer than they have.
Oh boy, natural 1.
That's enough.
With a 0 bonus.
It's blue. It must be magic.
It's something, yeah.
Is there anything else notable about the fruit? I mean, it's not glowing or any other effect like that.
It is like a ribbon almost. To touch. Does anybody want to touch it?
I will. Yeah.
Kind of spongy, and you can feel like seed pods within it.
Okay.
But it's curly Q and it's blue, so that automatically means fruit. But not grape.
I will like see if I can like pop it open and look at the what's on the inside of it.
Sure. Roll a d6.
Okay. 1.
Only one of the seeds falls onto the ground. The other 5 are resting within the pod. The pod is very stringy and gives off a pungent aroma that's actually rather pleasant, but it's very sharp. I mean, as soon as you open it, even like if Dave's not looking in that direction, something changes. There's a smell, yeah.
Like a jackfruit. Once
Kind
it's
of.
popped open, it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Anytime you open that skin.
Hopefully it's not a durian.
he's gonna take one of his daggers and like cut open a seed just to see if it's like if the smells, because sometimes they smell different on the inside, like it's just an outside to deter.
No,
Same.
inside it's very dark.
Okay. I'll go for it. I'll taste it.
You don't know what vanilla tastes like,
Okay.
but it's vanilla.
Oh,
It has a pleasant taste. Kind of, it's not processed, so it's kind of rough. You get a little bit of sinew from the pods, but
he'll pluck a few more and put it in the pack, and he goes, "It's pleasant taste, not overpowering. It's the smell on the inside is on the smells not that great, but I am guessing based on its flavor, it may smell better in food or cooked foods."
Ladies and gentlemen, additives.
Oh yeah, yes. First
That's it.
sucralose is made.
Clark W. Griswold is in the building.
Exactly. It's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
Making ice cream, guys.
Ooh, nice. Now we're talking.
Does anybody else
Dave
want to
knows how
grab
to
a
milk
few
the
pods?
cows.
There's plenty. I mean, these things are hanging. The plant themselves is about 25, 30 feet tall. I mean, it skyrockets. And the building itself is about 50 feet tall from the outside.
Okay. Ingve will take a couple and he'll look in his botanical book later when he has time to see if he sees them in there. So
Tall and Dave.
I think Tall at this point is looking around. He's trying to determine if this building that we're in looks similar to the building that he saw in the book that he looked at back in the room that we stayed in. If it has a similar decor or similar setup.
As you look beyond the planters, you notice that owl symbol, the flags outside and the flags inside. It's a mosaic on the floor, and you recall, since you were just looking at it a few hours ago, that this was somewhere in the guidebook.
Azario pull out the guidebook because he took it, and he starts kind of like flipping pages to get into this area to see if he can kind of find what this
D20 against
like.
me. Let's see if you find it. 3. Off to a start.
6.
Yeah, after a few thumbing through the pages, you find it, and
this is in the in one of the books in the living space we were at. This is I don't know what it's called. I cannot read the language or writing, but it is.
A scream is heard.
Ignore that.
Ignore that. Just continue. Continue, Azari. You were saying.
What kind of? Shut up. We're listening. No.
Right back at you. Zari will put the guidebook away. Well, let us investigate.
Now what?
A ding is heard. Everybody, perception check.
Okay.
Are the fries done?
Are the fries? Ding, fries are done.
That's a blast on the past. 14 for Tall.
Perception.
That's D12. Dumbass.
23 for Ingve.
15 for Azari.
Dave?
13.
Ooh, just barely. All 4 of you realize that the scream was heard
From up.
The ding ahead and to your left.
I'm definitely looking for the ding because it's in the same place I am.
So
I like it.
You guys will have to descend down. When you descend down, you are on the mosaic of the flag. Hallways, airline maneuver, go both ways. Also, a short flight of stairs goes straight ahead where you see just this huge plaque, a big brass plaque surrounded by several other brass plaques and stairs going up. But the hallways, the ding came from the one on the left. And now you all hear some kind of strange shuffling noise from the left.
That's where I'm headed.
Okay. As you round the corner, Dave, I assume axe in hand.
Absolutely.
There are a series of 6 doors, 3 on either side of this short hallway. Above each one, there is some kind of sigil. One of them is open on the right in the middle. That door is open and it kind of opens like this. And there is a dead body in there that looks a lot like Tall.
I'm going to go check that out.
Okay. The doors begin to close. Give me a dexterity check. Or have the elevator on your head.
18.
You go in or do you back out?
I'm going in.
Okay. Everybody sees Dave go in and these doors shut. Dave, inside this small chamber is a fresh dead body. It looks like Tall, kind of looks like the dude that you had to deal with on the rooftop that we all thought was Tall. It probably was Tall, but I cheated that one. But you are inside and you see yourself. You've looked in the river enough times in the lake at Ba that you kind of know what you look like. Across from you is this shadowy figure that looks just like you. Behind you, over to the left, over to the right. There's like 6 of you in here. And anytime you move, they move with you. So it's some kind of sorcery.
I'm going to reach out and like touch one of the surfaces.
Okay. Well, now it's you, but with a grimy, slimy hand on it.
Bah!
It also tries to scare you. Meanwhile, the blood is pooling out from the body and you're now stepping it.
Well, I can't figure these out, but they don't appear to be able to hurt me. So I'm going to check out the body for. I want to look at what kind of wound it has.
Sure. Tall, Azari, Ingve, you arrive at the elevator panel just as the door shut. You hear a muffled scream inside the room. Dave, you hear a muffled scream as well coming from up. Dave, give me an investigation check on the body. Tall, Azari, and Ingve, what are you guys doing? Your friend has just wandered into a clear trap.
And it's just like, I'm like banging on the door trying to pull it open, but futile.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 for investigation and -2 is 17.
You hear banging on the door that you came in, which also is reflective, but you don't see that reflection banging.
I check to make sure the reflection's not banging and go back to looting the corpse.
Fair enough. Azari, Tall, and Ingve. Ingve has stepped up. He's beating on the doors, trying to figure out how to open them. This is a high-class joint. You aren't just going to be able to Superman the scene.
I knock on the door. I'm like, Dave, it's me. I got the stuff. No, it's like knocking. Hey, Dave.
What stuff, Ingve? What stuff you got out there?
Oh, it's the pods, man. It's the pods. You okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Dave, good. Lots of Dave in here.
Oh, Azari, perception check.
Okay. 15. Tall is his eyes are scanning the lobby we just moved through, trying to figure out if we're about to be attacked.
Sure.
24.
As you and Azari scan, Ingve beating on the door, communicating with his buddy, you guys notice how many of them? 5 dark figures coming from deeper inside this building. So not in the lobby you just exited, further down this long hallway. Ooh, boy, that's pretty. The hallway goes straight ahead to a set of doors. It also cocks off to the right. The shambling figures have rounded the corner at the L. You have about 80 feet to do stuff while Dave and Ingve go ahead and carry on their podcast.
Right. No, I'm looking looking like through my satchel and all that, and I think I've got climbing gear, Dungeoneer's pack or whatever.
Sure.
So I'm looking for like a python or whatever to like try to pry the door or something like that.
Sure. Dave, odd even roll, anything.
Odd.
You find some red shells.
Red shells?
Nice.
3 of them.
For the stick that shoots fire.
Yes.
Other than that, you don't find much at all. The cause of death, you can't say. There are no visible signs of injury. There's no stabbing, piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, none of that. This thing's just dead. It also does not have a boomstick. Nor does
I'm going to kick it in the head to make sure it's dead.
Sure, why not? All the mirrors in this place are moving. So
look, I've seen the dead up walking around.
D12 against me there, Dave. Let's see if I can fuck with you a little bit.
Probably
7.
I got an 8.
Nope.
Barely.
Elevator is not moving.
Yeah, I can see it.
Tell Azari, you guys see the shambling creatures. Ingve is rummaging through Dumbledore's satchel. What do you guys want to do?
Get him free. We will hold the line.
The shambling creatures, do they resemble the dead that have been moving around?
They do indeed.
All right, let's poke some holes in them.
Sure.
Okay.
Initiative.
Yeah, I think Azari and Tall just share a look with one another and just kind of Tango and Cash nod and get ready to go into business here.
Yeah.
Love me some Kurt Russell.
You said initiative?
Yep.
All right.
I got a 5.
Ooh, 16 for Tall.
13 for Azari.
Tall, you're up first. You guys can clink boomsticks and go to town.
Oh god.
Bang!
Azari just has the boomstick. He's not using it. He's sticking with what he knows, which is arrows.
Okay, Tall, you're up.
Beautiful. I will. You said that there's 8 of them, or 5 of them? 5 of them.
5.
Okay, I will. I'll take this opportunity to demonstrate the lessons that I gave these gentlemen earlier, and I will take the boomstick off of my back and I will rack it, and then I will aim it up and I'll fire at the 5 coming at us.
Again, all I can think of is Mean Girls. Give me a D4, Tall.
Dave
D4.
begins pounding on the door, screaming, "What's going on?"
Got a 4 on the D4.
You got splatter pattern with your bird shot, so give me 2d8 and we'll divide it amongst the 4.
Okay. 7 plus 2 is 9.
Nice shooting, Tex. 2, 2, 2, 3 damage. They are jolted. Azari, you look.
Intriguing.
Red pattern. Nice. You didn't put anybody down. You're up, Azari.
Sticking with my good old fashioned arrows. Let's go put some holes in some creatures. Nope. That's a 1.
Shoots me in the back of the head.
D6, 1 to 2 Tall, 3 to 4 yourself, 5 to 6. You're gonna need a new bowstring.
I'm gonna need a new bowstring. That's a 6.
Beautiful.
Well, hey, we'll stow that, I guess. Shotgun it is.
Boomstick time.
That's the end of my turn.
Beautiful.
The shambling dead continue to move at you at a slow pace, but they now are focused. Ingve, you're digging through. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay. Let's see.
Jeez, fuck. Welcome back, Azari.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Disadvantage. Okay. 6 plus.
Where you find grenades?
Yeah.
14.
14's good enough. Tall's boomstick and Dave yelling that he's missing out was enough to jar you into attentiveness. You see Azari use his powerful arms and snap that bowstring in half and yell, "Merde!" because he's French.
Right. 'Cause, yeah.
I did not know the Leonin were French.
Beautiful.
That's the name, Leonin.
They're cheesy.
Of course,
Leonard.
This bowstring is shit.
So, Ingve, what do you want to do?
Ingve's still going to try to unleash Dave. So I've got the hammer and I've got the piton, whatever. And I'm just using my action to drive it in to try to wedge the door open.
Sure. As you're doing that, give me a survival check to let's see where you're trying to jam that thing in.
Okay.
So, you know, you might be stuffing it into the edge, so those doors are never going to open.
Gonna jam it in. He's stuffing
Well,
it in.
I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
So you're in the center, and as you're pounding your piton in, you look over, and there are two round buttons on the side there. Neither is lit.
Neither is lit. Okay. All right. So I noticed that while I'm doing it, but am I intelligent enough to put 2 and 2 together to maybe try to put something together?
2 rolls. One is your strength roll.
Okay.
Check. Other is an intelligence check.
All right. Let's see. For strength, I just rolled an 18, but in my strength modifier is 2, so dirty 20 for that.
Okay.
Should have used that for intelligence. Oh, shit. My dice are hot tonight. I just rolled a 19.
Nice.
Well, you're smarter because your strength has knocked your piton through the door and the door closed again. Dave, Ingve is giving you some iron to use. Ingve, now that you've lost your piton, maybe one of these buttons will work.
Okay. I'll use my action to push a button. So,
odd, even.
Okay. Let's go with even. So do I roll or do you roll?
You roll.
Okay. All right. I'm roll the d6. Odd. I rolled a 5.
Dave, as the piton comes through, it kind of lands next to the dead body with the pooling of blood. All of a sudden, this room just ka-chunk and starts to drop. Ingve, you notice there's this little light that's going down.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, the zombies still tromping around. We'll go with combat, and then we'll go to Dave. So, Tall, you're up. You heard the twunk of the bowstring.
Yeah. And I just grit my teeth and I put my devotion and determination to the test. I rack the gun again and I will heft it. I'll fire at these 5 again. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
So give me your what did I say last time? Let's go
D4.
D10. Yeah, D4.
D4. It's a 3.
Okay, 3 of them are in your blast.
Okay.
What did we use? D8 plus 2?
I believe it was 2D8.
Yeah, that's right. 2D8 plus 2 and split the difference.
That's going to be 8.
Total?
Yes.
4, 4, 4, 5, 5. Well, you hit 3 of the 5, damaging them a little bit more. Azari, what do you want to do?
I will stand beside Tall, and I will pretty much emulate the exact motions and fire.
Give me your perception check to make sure you saw him rack one in.
Okay. 20.
Yep.
26. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep,
So
something.
You guys are reservoir dogging this thing.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
First off, D4.
Okay. That's a 1.
Your one target is going to bear all 2d8 plus 2.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm thinking headshot, boys.
Beautiful.
Health 8. There we go. Okay. So 7, 3, 10, 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
Headshot
Nice.
it is, as the first one splatters. Ingve, you were seeing the light going down after you pushed the button, or after somebody pushed the button. You aren't really sure who pushed the button.
Right.
Probably somebody else.
Yeah, somebody else definitely pushed the button. It's just like I think the room that Dave was in just moved down. I saw the light.
I saw the light. They don't care. They're
All
putting
right.
holes in zombies.
All right, I see what they're doing. It's just like, okay, well, that's few.
Little busy.
Yeah, a little busy. So with that, yeah, I'll turn to see what they're doing. See the shamblers. And with that, guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna launch how many targets are shamblers do I see? 5?
5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4.
4 now. Yeah.
One of them is missing a head.
Okay. I'm gonna
Aim for the face.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and I'm gonna twin moonbeam. So I'm gonna place the moonbeams on 2 targets and all that. I just placed them. I don't have a 2 hit, I think. They just do a con save. DC is 14.
1 made it.
Okay.
Well, hang
Alright.
on. Do they have a? Oh, they got a +3. 1 made it.
Okay. So the one that took 18 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
That was the unhit one, and it is dead. What'd the other one take?
The other one, let's see. Let me roll for it and see. So it would be half of 17. So I guess round
8.
down. Yeah.
Before I attack Dave, give me a D4.
8. Here we go. 3.
You drop, and you aren't really sure, but you're pretty sure you dropped a lot. But the floor is still in play. Give me a perception check.
18.
Just above where the piton fell, you notice a panel of little round buttons. A lot of them are broken. A lot of them are dim. They have strange sigils on them. Every once in a while, in your travels down to the 3rd sub-basement, a light will come on. A moment later, ding! The door behind you opens up, revealing a short exit with a long corridor.
Nothing there that I can see.
Nope, you'll have to get out in order to look around.
Can't Scooby it? Damn. Okay.
High class government installation, man.
Damn it, they've got those little walls that stick out, don't they?
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Dave will walk out to see what's going on.
Dumbass.
Love it.
Yeah.
D12 against me.
Classic horror movie blunder.
12.
Well, the doors are still open for right now. You move out quickly and you look. It's a very smooth rock concrete. Down to the left where there's a metal door with an opening with some of that reflective shit. And then over to the right, like 5 feet away, another door right there. Looks the same. It's got the peephole window in it.
I'm going to get back in the box.
You hear the ding. The doors close. Give me a wisdom save. Or wisdom check, rather.
That's my strong suit. That's a 11, 10 plus 1. I get plus 1 wisdom.
You've got like 10 buttons here, 5 and 5, and you are fucking clueless as to where they go. You have no idea. These strange Viking runes on these buttons have no meaning to you whatsoever.
I punched the 5th one from the bottom on the first roll, so the top one in that row.
Cool.
Nice.
Ingve, you will hear another ding, and then you'll hear something coming from the elevator. The zombies approach. I'll just go one on each of you. So Tal, 13 plus 3, 16.
That'll hit me.
4 plus 3, 7 on Azari. 8 plus 3 on Ingve. Tal, you get punched in the face.
Oh.
Cocked. 5 plus 1, 6. The champ, Mike Tyson's in there, and he just punched you in the face.
Bring me Joe Frazier.
Are you sure he didn't try and bite his ears?
Right.
Wasn't Rocky Balboa?
It wasn't Flying United, was he?
That's right. Tal, you're up next. Yeah, bother the heavyweight champion of the world on an airplane, dumbass.
That's it. Well, I'm going to take the weapon that I have. I'm going to try to force up between us and shove him back out of the way.
Sure.
And then I'm going to stow it and pull my flail and ready my shield to engage this guy in melee since he's up in my grill now.
Sure, go ahead and hit him.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 17 plus 4, so it's 21 to hit.
And you're just pushing him back.
Yeah, I'm going to shove him back with the shotgun. I'm going to shove him back, and then I'm going to stow it and pull my flail in the same motion and ready myself for melee.
Sure, you give me a D4 bludgeoning, and I will do a dex check.
Cool. It's a 3 on the D4.
And I fail miserably, so I fall backwards on my ass. Mark B for butt. Azari, it's hand-to-hand melee now. Judging from the potency of this new fire stick, you're going to be covered in guts here in just a second if you pull that trigger again. But, what do you care? You're a Leonid. You can pick that shit out.
That's life.
I'm going to hold the shotgun right here on the subject. You are only going to hit 1 at this range. So
that's fine.
All 2d8 plus 2 is going to be inflicted on this soon-to-be toothless wonder.
Say ah.
Well, we just established that he's French, so he doesn't mind being a little sneaky and smell. Oh wait, was that?
Ooh la la!
Yeah, wow.
Say ooh la la!
Ooh la la!
23 to hit.
Oh yeah, you take most of his upper chest and head. You,
Nice.
Tall, and Ingve are just splattered, as are the remaining zombies. Ingve, you're up last.
Okay. The one that made it save or whatever, I'm keeping the moonbeam on him, and he's going to have to do the con save again.
That's a 16 on the roll plus 3, 19.
Okay, so 5 points of radiant damage.
Sure. Still up. Before I attack Dave, your room is rising like a bad moon.
Mojo rise.
D12 against me.
6.
Reroll.
10.
8. Okay. You remember you think it's this light. This button is where you started. But you pushed this one.
I gotta ask, is there music in the elevator?
There is no music in this
Darn
elevator.
it.
Oh, damn.
I was going to play the Jonas Brothers, but not in this elevator. You know, since we're dealing post-apocalyptic, it's got to be the Beastie Boys.
Nice.
Classical music.
Yeah.
So, Dave, do you want to push this
Yeah.
other button, or do you just want
Yeah,
to
if
smear
I
your
think-
hand
if I
and press
think-
them all?
If I think I remember that that's the place I started, I'm going to punch it.
Okay. Are you in time? Give me a dexterity check.
Let's see. 13.
There are only 2 zombies left. There are 3 of you. First zombie attacks. 4. Azari. 5. Ingve. Azari. 11 plus 3, 14.
Nope.
3 plus 3, 6 on Ingve. So that's a big fucking no. New round. Everybody hears a ding behind you. Tall, you're up.
Well, I'm in the middle of melee with undead, so I'm not worried about all that. I'm going to take my flail. I'm going to swing it down towards the one that I just pushed back. Just try to swing him and try to brain him right in the face.
Sure.
Okay, rolling the hit with a 15.
Yep. 8 to hit zombies.
Oh, perfect.
8.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take that then. Because of my dueling style, my damage will be 10 points of damage.
That one is still up as well. Azari, 1 to the left, or 1 in front of you, the Tall just hit, 1 on Ingve.
We'll turn to the one on Ingve. And
Please be a 1. Please be a 1.
Oh, no. This is how my character goes out.
it's
Dearly
a
beloved, we are gathered here today.
Yes.
23 to hit.
Hey guys, I'm off the elevator. Bang!
For 14 points of damage.
Oh yeah, Ingve, it's literally dripping off every area, like ear, eyebrow, nose.
Nice.
There's just shit and goo all over you.
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna D12 against me to see if you were so distracted and traumatized that you can even attack this thing. 8.
So does that mean I'm distracted, or do I roll
D12.
D12 against you? Okay. 12.
Nice. You were not distracted, so you can attack the sole remaining creature, which is on Azar. You guys can cross streams. People watching are like, are they just gonna fight at the fucking elevator all night long?
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Yes.
move the moonbeam to that one and con save for it again. 14.
3 or 13, sorry, plus 3, 16.
16. Okay.
Yep,
So
half damage.
yeah, half of 13. So round down, I guess.
6.
6.
That is it for those creatures. The doors open, Dave, and these guys are just covered in goo.
Dave had this idea because when the doors close, then it moves. So Dave drags the body halfway through and drops it in the doorway while it's still open. I'm not risking my body on that.
Bing,
Intelligence
bing,
check.
bing.
10.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. There's just undead and goop and shit all over all 3 of these guys. There's also this weird acrid smell. These 3 don't notice it. Tull's used to it. Azari and certainly Ingve are still getting over the shock of the loud noise.
Yeah.
What? I can't hear you.
What?
There was a large blast.
Oh, James Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
these three are yelling at each other and covered in goop, Dave.
Yeah, I still have tinnitus going on. I'm like,
The undead were here. We killed them.
We tried to save you some.
3:30.
You don't have to yell.
I'm not yelling. This is my normal voice.
boys.
I trapped a room.
It's a
Are
mimic.
you hurt?
Dave don't think so.
Did you kill him?
No. Look, still in one piece.
Well, for now.
The point is good.
It is. It's literally just closing in on this fucker's head.
See,
Shall
And
we
I trap room.
take the room? What does it
what does
do, Dave?
do?
Wind go down, goes place really boring. Then come up, Dave remember light, so bring Dave back.
Okay. boring.
Teleport or
Lights.
No.
Lights like
5
inside.
and 5.
Talking to a barbarian for
You
God's
can
sake.
count, Dave?
He's still worried about
5,
Geb's cows.
5.
He's got
Well,
enough digits.
yeah.
So.
Let's
Dave learned to count by Geb beating him every time cow not come in when on time. Dave have to know how many cows. As long as stay below 12, Dave can count.
Yeah, Ingve will kind of push the door to the side and look and be like, there's sigils on this wall.
And there's like 5 of you in there, Ingve.
Yeah. And I'm like,
we'll look over the body.
startled.
Evil magic.
Doppelgangers. What?
No, Dave, no. Wall is made of solid water, but not ice, just solid water.
Huh.
Yeah, keep taking the intelligence checks from the barbarian guys.
Yeah.
Working out well for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tall's gonna crouch down, look over the dead body, and try to determine what's going on with it.
This is your adversary.
Like same one or one?
The
of
one
them?
that they fought and he escaped briefly. That guy.
Well, no, it's the Keldon Raider.
Okay,
So not same one, different one.
a different one. Okay, well then I will point out this Kelvin Raider. It is good that he no longer raids. One less for us to destroy. And I'll grab him and I'll pull him the rest of the way out of the elevator. And I'll wipe my hands off on his clothing as if it's disgusting to me.
Is anybody besides Ingve in the elevator?
Azari will step in the middle because it looks like it was just hitting him. Like he won't let it close, so that way Ingve doesn't get stuck. But he's not.
It bumps you, but it's there's no real force there. It's an elevator.
Well, let us take this room and go to the next place.
The Wonkavator.
Wonkavator. Yes. So Ingve just kind of stands there and is just like, there's
Watch.
lights, illumination.
Dave, show you.
Some lights.
Some lights. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying there's illumination. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's at least one other one lit.
Yeah. So everybody's coming inside.
Tall takes a moment with the dead body. He's crouched down next to it and he stares at it for a moment, a little bit longer than you guys would probably expect him to. But then he slowly will stand and he will step into the elevator with all of you.
Okay.
He's having a tween moment. Okay, you guys are now all on the elevator. The doors predictably close. The light on the panel off. Everybody
Which
looks
one
around,
you push?
and then you look at Dave. It's like not going anywhere.
Watch. I push this second button on the left tower or the left row.
Fair enough. Dropping. You go. Exactly.
Somebody jump.
Dave just stands there smugly, like it's like they should know. Like,
God, you guys are idiots.
peasants.
This is a magic box.
Sorry, I didn't grow up with magic elevators.
Yeah, here's us.
Magical moving rooms. What the fuck?
You guys go down about 10 feet, and the door that you came in opens up. This is not the same place that you were at a minute ago. This thing has big ass fucking pipes running on the wall. Dave, you'll notice there's a short chute out, and then it tees out.
Yeah.
And it's
Last time we was in place with pipes, had to fight Sparky Monster. Nope. Push a different button.
True.
I don't like this, but okay. D10 it for me.
The top
Unless you have
a 9 was what I rolled on a D10.
Okay, so you want the top right.
Yeah.
Ooh, it starts to rise.
I did a low one and it went down. I hit a high one and it goes up.
Every once in a
Dave
while,
solved magic box.
You see a light go in between the doors. Now, as you pass, say, 2 floors, 1 floor above the original, you hear sounds of fighting. You keep climbing up and up and up. And lo and behold, the back doors open up, and you are in a windy place. There's no stone here. It looks very wooden. The floor is made of wood. It's actually real homey for the 3 of you. Tall, you grew up on the black lava rock, so it's still a little bit foreign. But this is a wood floor. The ceiling's a little bit low, and it's just bare naked light bulbs. And there's a shit ton of boxes here. And the doors open, the back doors.
Huh. Yeah, I guess if we look out, is the one light bulb illuminated? Oh yeah, I've seen this horror show. Yeah, I'll point this out to the others, and it's just like, do we want to look what's inside or what's in this room?
Let me look first.
Okay.
And they've seen me do this before. I will step forward and I will make a motion with my hand and lower my eyes for a moment. And then I'm going to use my divine sense to try to see if there's any undead or any sort of creature, celestials, fiends, or undead in the area within 60 feet of me.
And that goes up and down, correct?
It says fear, yeah.
Below you. If you're able to determine direction, below you.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll see me kind of make a motion, like maybe like I'm smelling something that doesn't smell good. Not here.
Dave
below.
will immediately take credit for that.
Oops.
And I'll say, not here, below, and I'll look at the floor. Because I don't understand. We're going up and down in a building. I'm just like,
Okay.
It's a tightly packed wood floor with a subfloor in it. It's sturdy. This is like a storage facility for old records.
I guess let's look around. Let's look around this area. Maybe there is something we can read. Well, or pictures. Maybe information we might be able to use. It looks like a
boring
place of the storage of items.
Any of you guys watch Supernatural?
Looks
Yeah.
flammable.
I should throw one of Dean's favorite periodicals in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Still boring.
You guys look around. There's some metal boxes in here that are taller than they are wide. A lot of paperish boxes filled with papers. There's a couple of wooden items with brass on them, covered in sigils, plaques. One of you, everybody roll a d20 straight up.
12.
6.
17.
13.
Ingve finds something made of a clear stone. It's glass and it's got etchings in it. Definitely looks magical.
Definitely looks magical. Yeah, I'll hold this up as just like magic.
Clean a city award, boys.
Yes. I'd like to thank everybody that made this possible.
Oh,
He's looking through.
Yeah, I'm
shit.
looking through it. Wow.
Hey, it looks valuable.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Best net carbon reduction 2,162.
That's right.
huh.
Best mayor award given by best mayor.
Yeah.
Other than that, a lot of paper. Everybody roll a d20 again. Let's see who finds the soft spot in the floor.
Tall with an 11.
18.
Ingve with a 15.
3.
Azari finds the soft spot. D12 against me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
9.
7.
Oh, shit.
You put your foot through the floor, Claude, and you take 2 hit points of damage, and your foot is on the floor below. Tall. Didn't I just find a dead down there?
Yeah.
Cheap floors.
I will, yeah, I'll lay search for it. I'll give him a helping hand to pull him up. So,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that there's somehow he's going to fall through. It's a trap to put him into a catacomb or something. So I'm
Sure.
going to move forward and try to grab him and pull him up out of the way.
4th floor catacomb.
Exactly. I'm playing this as Tall doesn't really understand what's going on.
Nor should he.
Just changing.
Yeah.
Good plan. Put more weight in where the floor is weak. Yes.
Yeah, right.
That's what Dave's going to do.
Azari, give me a D8. Let's see what area you were investigating when you went through.
6.
I love it when he does that.
Yeah, my poker face is really excellent.
It seems things are about to get interesting.
Yeah.
As you pull them up, there's a noticeable hole in this floor, and light is streaming upwards. So below is a very bright room.
Well,
Dave's
after-
squishy sense tell him something wrong.
I'm going to look in the hole. Can I see anything like walking or moving down there?
Oh yes.
Lots of things walking or moving down there?
A lot of things. And there's a lot of weird chairs covered in some fabric. And they're from the view, you see the hands come at you, but
Yeah.
there are no NBA players here, so they're not going to be able to reach you.
Not the Kimbase.
They, they're moving. They're now circulating
No,
around.
no. There.
Not in my house.
But as you look down there,
Where's
the
that
room
grenade?
you haven't found any yet. The room has rows of chairs essentially, but that's all you can see. You can see about 4 or 5 rows of chairs. You interrupted a ZAA meeting or something.
Ingve made that other building blow up.
I think that's what you guys
down.
should do now that you're on the top level.
Yeah, that we're on
blow
the
it
top
up.
floor.
Maybe
Burn this motherfucker down.
it may be
Well,
it
we
may
take
be in our
box to the bottom.
best interest to find a stairs instead
Where
of
we
using
start.
the magic box that moves us. With stairs, we can at least control our ascent and descent.
Okay.
Investigation check, everybody.
That, and we do not want to go one floor down, as there are a great many of the Walking Dead.
6.
13 for Ingve.
17.
12. I'm
BRB.
running like 11s and 12s all night, it seems like.
Dave has no idea. He just keeps wandering around in circles. Tull
I'm
is
looking for
already-
anything that needs to be killed. You know,
Yeah, well, there ain't nothing up here yet. Maybe some bookworms.
just in case.
The other three, you guys find a doorway peeking in. It's stairs going down. It's conveniently in the same center of the building where the elevators are at.
Okay.
As you look down there, the light is, zzz, zzz, zzz. But there appears to be no one in this area at this time.
Okay. Yeah, we'll tell Azari that stairways looks safe right now.
Well, then let us take the stairs.
Who's opening the door?
Sure.
Not all at once.
Well, since there's undead, I guess I'll go first then. Tall will go.
You fall against me.
We prepare to
8.
breach.
7. The door has self-oiling hinges. It opens up without a large shrieking noise. Ahead of you, the stairs go down and then kind of curve to the left. Or no, they would curve to the right. But there's no shadows. It's just that blinking light. Other than that, it looks clear. The walls are very plain. They were painted in Depression era gray.
I'm moving very stealthily, kind of like a street urchin or something would, trying to be low to the ground and not trying to be trying to be as less prominent as possible.
I'll follow immediately behind Tall, also using stealth.
It pains me that none of you are just going to leap one floor at a time and scream out "Hiya!" at each
It was my
landing.
plan,
That
but
would
now
be
I have to
funny.
emulate somebody else.
Key high.
I like the idea,
I
like
will,
I'm sneaking
just
down and
before-
then Dave. "Roar!"
Just before going down the stairs, I will adjust to make sure my bare hooded cloak is on and that
Yes.
my slippers are
Bunny
firmly
slippers?
planted on my feet.
Yes.
Tal, you're leading this parade. Go ahead and give me your stealth roll.
Okay. 19.
Sure. Yeah. The well-shaved stones, concrete stairs go down. Just to the right, there is a door, and it looks out into a hallway because all the doors have just this small window. And there's a sigil painted on this door, or you can continue down the stairs.
We understand enough to know that we're on a floor above, right? So I would
I'll
know
give
that
that
this.
to you. Oh, a minute ago, you thought you were investigating catacombs, but
Well,
I
I did, but then I thought they said something about that. But
yeah, you are smart enough to know that you are transitioning levels.
okay,
What
that's
level
more
you're
process.
on, you have zero.
Okay.
idea.
That's more. Yeah, that's more what I was getting at. Is I would know that we went down. The
Yeah.
undead are on this level is what I'm getting at.
Yes, you would know that. Well, according to Jesse, or according to Azari, yes.
Yes, there.
Well, I'll just do it the way
And-
Tall would do it anyway. I'll reach out with my divine sense again.
Mhm. Oh, it's going off.
Okay. And I will turn to my companions to give them a nod, a grim nod to confirm
Ding,
that
ding,
definitely
ding,
the
ding,
undead
ding,
are
ding,
here.
ding.
We know what we're doing.
Dave kicks open the door. Ah, bring it on, motherfuckers! Okay, so skip.
Oh, come on. That was my idea. God damn it.
I'll
We
I'll
played with
point
you
like
long
we should
enough
go.
to know.
We should go down and skip it, but I'm
Oh,
I'm
wow.
one of 4. So.
Oh.
Dave, you can hear him shrugging. Never have any goddamn fun. Blah, blah.
I'm just gonna
Blah,
like
blah,
if
blah.
if he's not gonna open that door, then I'm gonna like start down the stairs ahead of him. Like fuck this.
Okay. You go down the stairs.
Still moving stealthily.
Go around. Well,
Stop,
now
stop,
it's your
stop.
turn to roll stealth.
Yeah, and I'm going to be using my squishy barbarian danger sense all along.
It's
That's
going
gonna
off.
be.
It's going off like a siren.
Oh, I know. But that's gonna be stealth. Let's see. I get +5 to stealth because of my bunny slippers. So that's a 21.
Okay. You go down and around. You find another door, strange sigil on it, window.
I'll look through the window.
Again, lengthways. Go left, go right.
No zombies.
I'll
I'll listen. Put my ear against the door.
You aren't going to hear shit here.
Yep. But yeah, try. But
These are fire doors, Dave.
Dave knows nothing.
Well, that is weird. Okay, I know where you're at. Your choice.
Are we all together right now, or did he go down?
Nope, you guys are all together. Dave, your choice.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
It opens. D12 against me.
Sure.
9. Nice doors, man. Quality doors. No squeaking whatsoever. The ghoul custodian needs a raise. So the door opens up, and you see short shoot left, short shoot right, and then so you're stepping out. And you've got to go around the elevator core.
Understand. But I don't hear anything on this level.
No, for a very good reason.
Okay. Then what do you guys want to do?
We can go here.
Ingve agrees.
Okay. You guys get out. You are, when you first entered, beyond the mosaic, the wall with the brass plaques on it, went straight up. It's a core support wall. Here, next to the elevator entrance, same wall. Long hallway, left to right. And you can look left about 80 feet, look right about 80 feet. Strange fiber on the floor here in what's it look like? Oh, owls, an owl pattern. So owl, upside down owl, it's carpet, but it extends all the way down the hall.
Is this some kind of magic?
I'll reach down and touch the carpet. Yeah, well, what the texture? And it's just like
it's a Berber. Nice Berber texture.
I think this is like a weave, kind of like basket weaving, fabric or something. So it should be safe to walk on.
People place clothing on floors?
Pretty much. That's what you need to do. You need to cut some up.
like a blanket.
A rug.
The accent pieces on this wall are pretty high quality. It's almost like there are pieces of gold everywhere, based on wood, more plaques, and they're everywhere. Ingve, you will notice that your magical item is duplicated here in an area that's transparent. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. There is a golden shovel, even. There are portraits of scenes from around yore. Strange men wearing strange helmets, all holding these golden shovels, possibly dwarves. You aren't sure. But they're digging stuff up. So
does it look like there was an award missing or something like that?
No, the award you have has been duplicated.
So okay.
At least 2 years running.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I will point that out, and I'll point the golden shovel out to Dave. And it's just like, is that a weapon?
Man, you're just baiting his ass.
We should take the spade. Those are well known and well used in the volcanic wastes.
Oh, so it's a tool, is what you're saying.
It's in a something.
Okay.
It's a
You-
spade.
It's a fucking shovel,
You
Ingve.
stab the earth.
Except
and
it's
move the river of
it's in-
fire.
Well,
away.
it's gold. I didn't know.
It
That's-
seems to be a. If it is gold,
Isn't
it is
gold
poorly
a
made.
Is
spade?
it a sacred?
It does a spade fit for a king.
What is a
Indeed.
gold?
I'm
Does
gonna
Zari
walk
know
up
what
and
gold
like,
is?
try and grab
Yeah,
it.
does a
You guys would
Like-
not really know what gold
no,
is.
we
It's
wouldn't
just a
know.
golden
So if
color.
I say gold, I'm referring to a color or
Ah.
something like that. So
If it is a odd color, would you not need a darker color for it? It will get
You get much
marred.
use, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Someone,
Okay.
or maybe it is a perfectly preserved shovel that no one has used.
Hmm.
I would take it. It will. Shovels are always useful.
is it
Yes.
able to be removed from its plaque or the thing, or is it just
It will
leaning
be.
up against something?
It's in a glass case.
Not for long.
So I was just okay.
Dave punched glass.
While we're
Oh,
doing with
crap.
the shovel, I'm gonna see if I have an extra bowstring and restring my bow.
Nice.
Do you have one?
I would think I probably would carry multiple bowstrings as an archer.
I would think so.
That makes
So
sense.
I'm gonna sit there and restring my bow while we're getting a really nice fancy shovel.
Sure. Dave, D20 against me. Let's see if you cut yourself.
15.
9. You do not cut yourself. You shatter the glass everywhere. Now all of these dumbass awards and portraits are available. Dave, you take the shovel. It's not the I got to go do some yard work shovel. It's one of those bullshit ceremonial shovels, about 2.5 feet tall. But it feels
Almost like a
heavy.
scepter.
Well, it's just one of those short shovels. So yeah, you can, if you
Okay.
wore it behind yourself, you look
I-
like Christian deity or something.
I take the shovel and hand it to Tall.
Dave is gonna have the most interesting outfit by the end of this campaign.
Dave doesn't like this shovel.
Tall will take it.
puny.
He will give a silent blessing to his god Kakistos for gifting them with an item such as this. And then he will tuck it into his pack in the back.
Dave
So
will
he's got the shotgun
recognize-
across one shoulder, he's got the shovel across the other shoulder.
Tall,
Dave does recognize that it's the same color as his yellow moniques.
Did it feel solid, like, or is it just some flimsy ceremonial show?
did you-
show?
It's
did
a
you see
shovel.
if the shovel is pristine and untouched, which is odd for a group to revere a shovel?
They must have been tiny men.
Does it actually work?
Maybe
Right on
good
the
for
floor.
backpack.
You ask if I can tell if the powers of God are in it. I cannot.
So
Somebody's
it
watching
can
this podcast thinking
These guys are idiots.
I am a paladin, a holy warrior. I cannot
Ding,
speak
clue
with-
number 1.
I cannot speak with the gods or their power.
Okay.
Azari is crying on the inside because most Leonin don't care for the gods. So, well,
You're an atheist at church.
yes, let us be on our way then.
Not so fast. Everybody roll perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
25.
That's it.
7
Nine-
for tall.
19 for Ingve. 16 plus.
What was yours,
Yeah.
Paul?
7. I'm too busy thinking about this golden shovel.
Azari?
21.
While Tall ponders the relevance of this golden shovel, the sound of booted feet approach. How many of them are here?
Dave knows what that means.
3 Kelvin Raiders round the corner. How many of them are armed with boomsticks? 2. All 4 of you hear the sound of. Let's do initiative.
They're going to hear a different sound.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus 2, 21.
Ooh.
11 for Ingve.
Tall's also got an 11.
26 for Azari.
Azari, with your new bowstring, you're up first. There are 3 of them, one on the left, one on the right. Those have boomsticks. The other one has a long, jagged piece of metal. Looks like a great axe.
Nice.
Only it looks like your golden shovel with 2 golden heads on it.
Gotcha. Well, since I'm aware what they all can do, I will deal with a boomstick person. I'll go with the one on the right. And I will do my 2 attacks on him. Let's see. 25 to hit.
Yes. 13 is your magic number to hit the Kelvin Raiders.
Okay.
Calvin Raiders, sorry.
That's 12 points of damage on the first attack.
I'm sorry, you said right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
And on the second attack, that's another 25 to hit. Whoa. Yep, that one's gone. And
take your shoes off to find it quickly.
Thank you. 17 points of damage on the second attack.
Nice. 29.
Thank you.
Dave.
Seeing that Azari is engaging the one on the right, I'll take the one on the left.
Okay.
Close and attack. Bonus action rage as I go.
Nice.
Squish. 19 to hit. It's gonna hit. 8 plus 4, 12 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And 2 points of rage damage for 14 total.
Gotcha. You want the good news or the bad news? You're walking into the boomstick.
Dave doesn't care.
He is going to hit you point blank.
Oh, no.
Oh, snap.
5, 7, 12, 14 damage. Boom! It goes off. The other one fires into the crowd because why the hell not? There's 3 of you there. D6 will tell me only one of you gets hit with the boomstick. Same roll. Uno, Ingve, you are going to take a beat down.
Oh, man. Okay.
This guy has a red shell.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt a lot.
Is it bird shot, Frank?
No. Oh, not bad, though. 7 plus 3 is 10 damage as the slug takes off a meaty part of you. He's just going to pick you apart. 1d4 for the third one with the shovel axe. Deuce. Tall, you are the intended target. 1 attack. 5 plus 4. 9 is not going to work. We go to the pair of 11s. Ingve and Tal, you're up. I don't care who goes first. Just tell me who you're going after and if you hit them and how much damage.
Tall says something in the language that my companions do not understand, and I close the distance between ourselves and the Kelvin Raiders, and my flail comes out, and its head begins to light with a divine holy fire as I cast, I use my divine power, rather, to make my flail into a sacred weapon, and then I'm going to basically just charge this guy and try to hit him.
Which guy?
The guy who was the closest to me, so probably the one who... Yeah. Okay, that's going to be that'll hit with a 19.
Yep.
Okay, so then the weapon damage itself is going to be minimum of, let's say I'm dueling, so that's going to be a +2. So minimum of 5. But the a sacred weapon, hang on, I'm looking for that damage. It's going to be another my charisma modifier, so another 5.
So total 7 or no 12.
Yeah, it'd be 5 plus 4, 10.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Ingve, you're up.
Okay, as a bonus action, Ingve slams his quarterstaff down, and for a moment they see like the apparition of like a bear rearing, just like engulf Ingve and then disappear.
Okay.
And I'm summoning bear totem, so everybody gets a +5 or whatever of temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Rawr.
I just realized, Frank, I actually did my damage wrong. The charisma modifier is to my attack roll, so I apologize for that. So he gets 5 back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No worries.
So yeah, for the bear spirit, you've got +5 temporary hit points, and you have advantage, Dave, on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Cool.
So, or that goes for everybody. So,
Sweet.
Yeah, that's useless right now.
yeah, I know. But I look at the one that shot me, and for my action, I am going to cast Wither and Bloom, and he's going to have to do a con save, 14.
16 plus 2, 18.
Ooh, okay. Let me see if he takes half.
Honey Badger don't give a shit about your wither.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to. He'll take half of the damage.
Okay.
He'll 2 points of damage, but I'll get back 2 points of healing.
Fair enough. Top of the order. Azari, yours is still alive. Dave's is still alive. Tall and Ingve's is still alive. Everybody's still alive.
Okay.
You hear a ding behind you.
Oh, jeez.
Awesome.
I will bonus action Hunter's Mark the guy I just hit.
Okay.
And then I will fire another arrow at him.
Sure.
But I will use sharpshooter.
Pew pew.
Let me see. 66, 22 minus 5, 17.
Dead. As your arrow find its mark right through his eye. Down
Nice.
he go. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jesse, you're about to get some lightning.
Yeah, I've noticed the thunderstorm starting to build up outside. Yeah.
So folks, if we lose you, Jesse and I are in the middle of the rumbling storm.
Yes.
I can hear it.
Dave, you're up.
All right. Dave's going to swing in. Yeah, 16 hits them, right? And let's see. That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage plus
Nice.
2 for the rage plus 6 radiant. So whatever that is, 17 points.
Numbers.
That's it.
Nice.
Is he still up?
Yep.
I'll use my bonus action to punch him.
Sure.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And I do a d4 plus my strength modifier. Come here, four-sided die. I hate picking you guys up. That's 3 plus 4, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nicely done. He's in pretty bad shape as he lifts his boomstick at your face and fires. A loud explosion is heard as something has gone wrong with his boomstick.
Oh,
Nice.
And it explodes.
Uh-oh.
Murder Hobo and a 2. You both take 8 hit points, and there's a giant chunk of his face missing as he falls to the ground. But the lesson here is, that boomstick ain't gonna work every fucking time. The other
Nice.
boomstick operator is dead. The guy with the double golden shovel-headed great axe is going to go after odd, tall, even Ingve. Deuce, Ingve, he hates you. 12 plus 4, 16.
16 just hits.
Okay.
Jeez.
Four total damage. That's a one. The 11s, Tall and Ingve. Only the one with the double-headed golden shovel / great axe / ceremonial weapon of shit power is up.
It's the shoveler.
Tall,
Nice.
You noticed something bad happened to your left where Dave was at. There's more goo. You're just covered. You guys are just covered in goo tonight. But Tall, you're up. There's just the one guy left. And he seems fine.
Cool. I'm going to bring down the flail on him with divine purpose. And I'm going to, if I hit, I'm going to try to smite him.
Sure.
We're going to hit. We're going to hit with a 14.
Ooh.
That was close.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have the damage
Spell
for
of
that.
success.
Exactly.
MyFishGames.com.
The damage from the weapon itself is going to be 11, and then the smite is going to be an additional, I believe it's 2d6, 2d8, excuse me. I'm glad I did look because I would have been wrong on that. 3 plus 2.
We're just
5.
guessing anyway.
That's it. Yeah. It's like whose line it's in anyway. The numbers don't matter, right?
Yeah.
So that's 8 more damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Ingve, he's still up.
Okay. Ingve's gonna hit him with Wither and Bloom, and he's got to do a con save. 14.
14 on the nose plus 2, 16.
16. Okay, he's gonna take half necrotic. So that's gonna be 5 points necrotic.
Is that halved already?
It's 11 points damage, so half would be 5,
Gotcha.
right? Rounded
Nice.
down. And Ingve casts his eyes to Dave, and Dave, you get 1 hit die of healing.
Healing? Oh,
Yep.
nice. I'm
Can
full.
Dave see you look at him? Are we?
Hey,
Can you?
No,
guys still
I
see
just
me?
look at him.
I see you.
He doesn't have to look.
I
at
just
me.
saw that.
I just
You flickered
Yeah.
twice, but I see
Yeah.
you.
Dave, I choose you.
Yeah, that's 2. Third time's a
Pika.
charm.
Oh.
So if I disappear, you'll know why.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dave gets more healing back. Top
Yeah.
of round 3, 1 left. Azari, give me a perception check.
18.
Dude's eyes are the size of saucers. You're up.
I'm going to look behind me where the ding happened
Yeah.
There you go.
and see what's going on back there.
There are 2 like dead people, only kind of different. Like tattered robes, a mottled face, and a stench is coming off both of them.
Okay.
They can use the elevators now. Awesome.
I'm going to bonus action move my hunter's mark to the one that's to the one of the things and fire an arrow at it with sharpshooter.
Here comes another blast of lightning.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I heard that over here.
Yeah. My dog is unhappy. Yes, I know. Calm your tits. All right.
Surprised
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
hear Steve.
Nat 20.
Oh, yes.
Nice. Damage modifier.
Okay. That would
Modify
be.
him with your damage.
All right. Oops. Yeah, I know, dickhead. It's happening. 8, 6, 10, 20, plus 10 is 30. 34 points of damage, piercing damage.
Thing falls right on its back. The arrow's still stuck in its forehead. Dave,
Thank you,
You're
Hunter's
up.
Mark.
you're
Well,
up.
somebody's trying. Somebody's
Saucerize
trying
in
to.
front.
Yeah, somebody's trying to hurt Ingve. That's my priority.
Sure.
Oh, I'll also point out There's dead behind us.
16 to hit. 9 points of slashing, plus 2 for rage is 11, plus 5 radiant is a total of 16 points of damage.
All of the
Dude.
Keldun Raiders are gone. The remaining undead, Uno, 2, Ingve, coming after you.
Oh, great.
And that is a 19 plus 4.
Yeah,
I'm
that
get-
definitely hits.
I'm going to need a con save.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. Con.
Oops.
Don't make
me have to
kill Ingve.
Six
Yeah.
damage.
I rolled a 19. So
Okay, 6 damage. And we move to the 11s.
Seeing that there's undead there, Tall is going to turn to Dave, and I'm going to touch him on his shoulder, and he's going to feel a protection against evil flow through him as Kakistos gives him a gift through me. And I'm going to point at the undead, and I'm going to say, squish.
Nice.
And so basically, creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, undead get disadvantage on attack rolls against him, and that he cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them either.
Yep. Man, is it pouring rain over there, Jesse?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
coming down it's coming down in sheets over here.
Like the brains of the undead that you guys have been smashing.
Oh, yes.
Ingve, what do you want to do with this other undead who touched you? Bad place.
Yeah,
Bad place. Show us on the doll.
Bad touch. The bad touch.
Show us on doll where the bad person touched.
Ingve's gonna slice and dice. He pulls the scimitar from his back, and yeah, I'm gonna take a swing.
Sure.
That is a 15 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. And with the scimitar, 4 plus 3, 7 points of slashing damage.
Gotcha. New round. Azari, you're up.
All right, let's hopefully we can finish this thing off. So we'll do the attack, the normal with the thingy. So 13 to hit.
13 does hit. 12
Okay.
is your magic number.
12. Okay. Bonus action, move my hunter's mark over. 6, 12, 16, 26 points of piercing damage.
Finish him off, Dave.
17 plus 6, 23 to hit. That'll
Yep.
hit. 11, 13, and another 8 radiant at the end of it. But
These two creatures, one really slashed up, courtesy of all of you. The other one just has an arrow in its head. Mottled skin. Unlike the undead that you fought before, these did not move slowly at all. These things were covering some territory. Their clothing was unusual. There were multiple layers. And one of them, both of them have shiny metal on their chest, as well as a belt.
I'm going to take off the shiny metal off of it. And you said they're wearing layers. Like, is it almost like enough where it would be like almost like a padding, or is it?
They kind of look fat.
Okay.
But as you investigate, they aren't as fat as you thought they were because of the layers. The metal are stars.
Oh. Huh.
You killed them, U.S. Marshals.
Oh, so the padding.
Undead U.S. Marshals.
Is the padding just padded, or is it like, do they, as I investigate, is it like plates in the padding?
No metal plates.
Okay.
You're thinking of the 90s.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. It's ceramic now.
Okay.
And it's light, but it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. And it seems like if you wore it, it would be the same as half plate.
Oh.
Only it's a little bit more flexible, except for a rectangle right here in the middle of the chest.
Okay.
But it stinks to high heaven.
Huh. Intriguing. These ones wore a kind of armor, a padded armor underneath. It is strong.
It seems light.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is light. It is padded. That is a correct assumption. And it's fastened strangely. So if you tear open their outer shell of a shirt, there's like straps or something.
Intriguing. I would not. This smells like death. But
and you guys can taste it in the back of your throat.
Oh.
It's like putrid sewers from Odd Fish Games. You can just Kyle that shit in the back of your throat.
Nice.
well, let's continue on our path.
Okay.
So is it basically it's half plate, but it's not as cumbersome as half plate?
Correct. If you can get past the smell. So far, you have not had the magical Febreze bottle yet.
Yeah, nobody has prestidigitation. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's what it
That's
is, I
the
mean, it might
what?
be beneficial to take it.
There's two of them.
Yes. Well, it would benefit me as I wear armor. Dave does not.
Dave is armor.
He gets so angry it just doesn't hurt as much. Yeah, well, I'll take the time to take one.
Are you going to wear them?
I'll take one off and wear it. You guys will see me discard an old rusty chain shirt that I have, and I'll just toss it off to the side, and I'll put on this new body armor. So I'm going to have my... I'm sorry?
Con check.
A con check. Sweet. Oh, boy. 19 plus 1. 20. Dirty 20.
It stinks, but
Okay.
you'll get used to it after your eyes
Smells like
stop.
tea.
I am immune to all diseases, by the way, because I'm a paladin.
You're fine.
Okay. But I'll don it.
It'll give you the same protection as half plate.
Cool. So my armor will go up by 1, which is nice.
This,
But now I don't have disadvantage to move around, right?
Correct. This
Nice.
does not make any noise whatsoever.
I love it.
if I could get past the smell, I might wear this, but
Maybe if you washed it.
Ingve asks if everybody is feeling okay for now, or does anybody need any healing?
oh, I'm quite well after your gift of healing earlier.
Yep,
Okay.
topped up.
Topped up? Okay, got it.
I'm just gonna take the armor with me right now.
Sure.
Maybe there will be a maybe when we get back to the fountains out to the front, I can wash it to
Right.
those.
I hate to say this, but Dave's going to drink his last wineskin. That taste is just too bad in his mouth.
Sure. Anything else you want to do on this floor? You got 3 dead Keldons. You got 2 dead undead.
Maybe check the other Kelvins, see what they're
Yeah,
carrying.
check the Kelvins.
Yeah.
See if they got shells or something.
Everybody roll a d12.
Or D12.
Woohoo! 12.
Ooh, 11.
4.
Dave, you checking?
Yeah, hold on. I was lamenting my poor 11. My poor lost wineskin.
Dave and Ingve, you check the shotgun toting raiders. Azari, you're examining the gold shovel battle axe POS thing.
Yeah.
It is usable because notches have been cut out of it, so it has a serrated blade on either side. If your
Okay.
dexterity was good enough, you might even be able to spin it, do some cool tricks, whatever. It is essentially a great axe in damage and attack. Dave and Ingve. Dave, D12 against me, please.
Yes, sir. That's a 9.
9 as well. Reroll. 12.
6.
No shells. You were checking the guy whose face blew up when his boomstick blew up. Ingve, you're looking at the guy who still has the boomstick. D12 against me. 8.
7.
He's got a boomstick.
Okay.
No shells.
Lied that from him.
Sure.
Dave, would you care for
as a backup.
for an axe?
Pretty axe.
Yuck.
It's shiny.
By the way, the shovel heads are secured with duct tape.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Inferior.
I was going to use a drill, but they don't have those. Well,
You're
there
lost.
are some here, but they haven't found them yet.
Well, okay, let's keep looking.
Now, these boomsticks, I mean, are they like full, like 12 gauge length barrels on them, or is this?
Yeah, there are no. You have not found any sawed-off shotgun or pistol grip ones.
Okay, all right.
Tall. Clearly, he was not paying attention during gun safety class.
Sorry, I'm a droid.
I think we know who he was in the video.
Yeah.
Do we want to keep this extra boomstick?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll
Dave's going to
put it-
suffer encumbrance from all the bullshit that he's carrying.
remembering Tall's thing. Yeah, I'm gonna
Actually,
check to see if there's a shell inside.
There is not. They only have
Okay.
the one shell.
I
So
was-
it's clear, right?
I was going
Okay.
to offer Ingve 2 blue shells.
Blue shells. Sure. Thank you.
Now you have boomstick.
You're going to have to retrain him, otherwise he's going to shoot you guys in the eyes.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll bring that up to Tall. It's just like, can you show me how to use
Just
this
stuff
again?
the shells
Some-
down the front there,
Yeah.
Yosemite
Yeah.
Sam.
You look at it like this.
Smile, wait for the light.
What were the blue shells? The blue shells were birdshot or birdshot? Okay.
Red shells are
Heavier.
slugs.
Slugs. Okay.
Dave likes
That-
them because they're heavy.
So far, you guys have only found shells that work in the shotgun. Spoiler alert, the jackass Keldon guy, wrong ammunition size. That's why his gun blew up.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
All right,
always,
let's.
always a good time. So you guys are on this floor. You aren't really sure how many floors are between you. You know that the floor up is got undead in it, but then again, so did this floor. Why Toll couldn't pick it up? Must have been 61 feet out of his range. You have the elevator where the undead came from behind you. In front of you, where the Kelvin Raiders came from around the left.
Let's go from around the left where the Kelvin Raiders came.
Again, cloth on the floor. These people are wasteful. You go around the corner. There is a door there, and there is a door there. There are sigils on either door. Everybody give me an intelligence check.
Uh, 7 for Tall.
That's a no.
11.
That's a no.
12 for Ingve.
That's a no.
17.
That's a yes. So there is a picture of a Scotsman on the right door wearing a kilt and a stick figure, just a regular dude on the left.
The
It seems that-
pansies go in this one, I say, pointing to the man with the kilt.
Big Pansy Dave, check it out.
You found the women's restroom, complete with flowing water. They have small basins of water where you can quench your thirst and fill up your wine.
There's a couch in there. There's a TV that's
It's
still
nice.
on.
It smells nice.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm just gonna
tubes of
like-
stuff that you can take.
I'm gonna
It's free,
like
man.
strip down to and clean myself as
Whoa.
much as possible,
Whoa.
and just put all of the tubes of good stuff on, smell it, just get cleaned up as best I possibly can.
The three of us are in the hall, like, what the fuck is he doing in there?
And you can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just happy as a lark.
Whoa.
Anybody want to go into the men's room?
Sure.
Oh, this place is a pit.
Sure.
The urinals are the big ones, the long-standing ones.
Right.
So, but they do have 2 toilets. So if you want to fill your wineskin, there's water in there.
This dead guy in the toilet.
Yeah.
On his phone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's carrying a black
I
shiny case.
Got
now I
a
have
red
3
pill
wineskins,
and a
unfortunately
blue pill.
full of water.
Wow. Hey, you know what? It wasn't yellow water, so you're in kind of good
Or
shape
brown.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You found a stew pot.
Pull the lid off the top. Ooh.
A
That's
pound
fortunate.
club in rectangular form.
Now,
right.
are these toilets or whatever? Are they tankless, or are they kind of just come out of the wall, or?
The sitting portions are standard toilets. Government, man, we have to cut costs here.
Yeah.
Right. So there's
Yeah.
no tank.
You are not in Japan. These are not
Oh.
quality toilets.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's.
No, bowl straight piped from the wall. No fancy tanker shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
None
Let's
of
keep
the
looking
Chinese
around.
dangerously. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys come out. You 3 look at Dave, and he smells fresh. You guys continue on. You can go around the corner. As you go around the corner a little bit, the runner continues, the carpet runner. There's a door to your right, another door to your right, the end of the hall, and then a hallway that branches off left.
Let's just check door by door.
Oh, I was on the wrong floor.
Oh.
Correction. You come
The
out.
undead are all here. No.
You
They're
come
here.
you come out of the
Um,
bathroom here. You can go into a large room straight ahead.
Okay.
You can go right to a door or left to a short hallway and then another door.
Let's take the first big room, and then we'll go to the right and then to the left.
You guys walk across, and this room is kind of sloped a little bit. Down in the front, there is a long table and this many chairs on the other side. This room is pretty well lit, and then there's a semicircle of chairs and then another semicircle of chairs. So the room is sloped enough, it's almost like theater settings, but it appears as though somebody of importance would be at this main table, while others of lesser importance would be in these other chairs. These chairs do not have seats for some reason.
Intriguing. It is like a room for stories where people would tell stories in it and others could sit and listen. Pointless.
Makes sense.
I
Pointless.
walk out and go to the one on the right.
Do you 3 want to examine this other storytelling room more, or just follow him out and look to the right?
No. Azari knows what he's talking about.
Azari, you go to this door. This door does not have a window on it. This is just
Okay.
a walnut door, standard opening. You open it up. Inside are just stacked rows of chairs. Nice looking chairs. I mean, they're copper.
Okay.
Padded seats. And then there's like folded up chairs with no legs on the right. So it's like storage or something.
Oh, a place where people could store their medals and
Everybody, perception.
So much access.
21.
24.
Perception. 18.
21 for Ingve.
All 4 of you hear voices. Only one of you recognize the voices. Clearly, Tall recognizes the voice of Keldon warriors, but there are no Keldon warriors in here.
I
Yet
hear.
the voices are coming from this room.
I hear the Kelvin Raiders. Maybe they are magicked to be unseen. And I'm slowly looking around the room.
This room is packed. If they are, they're the Thin Man.
I'm going to look up and see if there's any for the most part something that would project sound, like maybe like a vent or a duct or anything like that maybe we're hearing.
There is a ductwork there.
Okay.
There's a guy with a lighter in there wearing a dirty tank top, bitching about coming to California.
Well,
Yeah.
he needs to join our team ASAP if that's
if that's the case.
And you were here just for the Christmas party.
Yeah.
And here I am, 400 years later, still hanging out.
It seems
We're in Nakatomi Plaza.
you can hear the Raiders,
Oh,
but it may be from that. That sound can travel. So it may be
Tiny.
traveling through that. No, they are not tiny. They're in a different space, and it's
Lego men.
I'm saying this in kind of a hushed tone so they can't hear it. Like we're not trying to reject. So they can like if you were to yell into that or yell in this room, it could carry to other rooms.
So don't yell.
Tall will give him a nod, and then he's going to creep closer to try to hear better to see if he can determine what they're talking about.
They're talking about undead.
Okay. Anything specific, or they're just talking about the situation, or
A lot of undead. But you can't really tell where they're at. I mean, you assume since the vent is high, they must be next level
Above,
up.
yeah.
But D12 against me.
10.
7. You notice 3 voices. One commander, 2 subordinate subordinate issues.
Vicious.
Yeah. So I'll return. Well, I didn't really go that far. I'll lean back to the party and I'll say that there are 3. They speak of the dead who walk. Many number who outnumber them. Perhaps they are trapped, or perhaps they are trying to formulate.
Okay.
Well, if they are trapped, let us leave them to their peril.
Dick move.
Tall gives him a very, very approving nod.
And with that, we'll call this a night.
That's a good place.
Yeah, leave those fuckers behind. Jesse, what'd you think?
That was pretty good. I like the trend. I like the quality restrooms there.
That was
I like
beautiful.
the fact you all filled your water skins with toilet water.
Yeah.
That's it.
No side effects.
Dave has sink water.
Oh man, I was hoping though that Hanson was like playing on the elevator music, like Dave's in there with bop.
I do have elevators with music, but they are not here. Government.
Damn it.
Ass bastard.
Yeah.
Tell what'd you think?
Oh, always Tall loved it. Yeah, great stuff. Kevin liked it too. Yeah, no, a lot of fun. It's always a pleasure to get back. Jesse, welcome back. It's good to get
Thanks.
A-side rolling.
It's good to be back.
Yes. I missed A-side, so this was good. I mean, other stuff's great too, but I missed A-side. So
Yeah, but we got tons of zombies to kill yet.
Yeah, it's good to be back exploring the post-apocalyptic wastes.
It worked when he burned down the other building. It killed the zombies that were there.
That's
true.
There we go.
Yeah.
You guys
Words
don't know
of
what
wisdom
floor
right
you're on.
there.
You're probably fine. Kevin, pitch your podcast, please.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm the host and the game master of the Game Night Heroes podcast. We come out every Tuesday with new narrative stories and new adventure coming out on Tuesday. So come check it out when you are not too busy listening to Murder Hobo Inc.
Nice. David, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. Like I said, it was just great, but there were so many pop culture references we could have made with that elevator. That was just great.
Oh, yeah.
So, I enjoyed it. The combat was good, and I enjoyed that. So
I figured you guys needed to kill something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so, and of course, Rob, what'd you think?
Oh, I enjoyed it, of course.
Of
It was
course.
wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, but you aren't wearing the cool body armor, the cool stinky body armor.
Hey, I have a really special bear totem cloak that I'm wearing. It goes
You
with
are
my bunny
worried
totem
about-
slippers.
You're wearing about 50 tampons as some kind of weird ceremonial or a pad. Just put a pad, and I'll say something post game about a pad. Folks, this has been Murder Hobo Inc. Calamity Edition. We hope you liked it. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Take a look at the YouTube archive with all of our shows, all over 500 plus freaking bullshit
A
episodes.
lot.
A lot of great
many
content.
hours of
a lot
us
of great
will be-
content.
A lot of content. And
YouTube, beg us to stop.
and if you want to talk to us, don't forget to follow or hit us up on the Discord channel. If you're interested in playing on the show, either the talk show on Tuesday or on a one shot next Saturday, mhobo Inc. Twitter or Gmail, hit us up. We'll try and get you on there. If you want to buy some cool math rocks, Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter is still available. And if you want some adventure sense or the Shine systems, you can write gooder than me. Don't forget to go to oddfishgames.com. Check them out, see what they have to say. Tomorrow we have the Margoo campaign. These guys are so close to their goal. They have managed to avoid a significant amount of distractions on my part. Kudos to them. Let's see if they can continue on. And what about that damn aberration that is eating people in the Northlands? We'll see what happens there. That runs about 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. So check that out. Folks, for all of us here at Murder Hobo Inc., thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Have a great night. Everybody, kiss and wave. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.